Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff, the editor-in-chief of the Dale County Chronicle, and here are the top stories making headlines across Dale County and the surrounding area. Brrr. It's cold out there. As freezing temperatures move across Dale County, Ridgecrest Baptist Church has opened an overnight warming shelter for residents in need. The shelter is open Thursday evening through Friday morning at the church on Dees Road in Ozark and is available to anyone who needs a warm, safe place to stay during the cold snap. Organizers are also asking for community support. Volunteers and donations of food or snacks are welcome, with church leaders saying the effort highlights what can happen when a community comes together to care for its most vulnerable. Forecasters say overnight lows will dip into the 20s several times this week, and residents are encouraged to bring their pets and plants inside, protect exposed pipes, and check on the elderly neighbors they have. Don't forget the three P's: pets, plants, and pipes, since temperatures will be below freezing. In other news, in Ozark, Mayor Charles Ward is taking a collaborative and holistic approach to addressing homelessness. Earlier this week, on Tuesday evening, Ward hosted a community brainstorming session at the Ozark Municipal Complex, bringing together nonprofits, churches, service agencies, and concerned citizens. It was standing room only at the meeting as it was attended by a large crowd. The mayor emphasized respect and compassion, urging residents to extend a helping hand and try to be compassionate when dealing with individuals struggling with homelessness, and to work together toward long-term solutions. Ward also announced plans to form a homelessness task force made up of experts from organizations already serving the homeless community. City leaders say additional meetings are expected as Ozark continues developing a more coordinated response to housing insecurity. In other community news, a Dale County rescue cat is making national headlines. A rescue cat named Lola is currently close to becoming a Modern Cat magazine cover star with a $10,000 prize on the line. Her pet parent says that the once abandoned cat is now thriving and winning hearts across Dale County and the country as online voting continues. Meanwhile, in other news, Mission Worthy will host a Community Feud distribution on January 26th at 11 a.m. at the Eastgate Business Park in Ozark. A valid photo ID and a new 2026 form are required to receive the grocery assistance. And for you art lovers, you have just a few days left to visit Victoria Ham's solo exhibit at the Ann-Rudd Art Center in Ozark. The Bold Pop Art Showcase closes this Saturday, giving visitors one last chance to support local art and see the stunning exhibit. Now, moving on to sports, here are the highlights from high school and community sports. On the hardwood, in area boys basketball action, the Dale County Warriors delivered a dominant 63-28 victory over the Daleville Warhawks. Jaden McGee led all scorers with a outstanding 26-point performance, setting the offensive tone early and consistently finding ways to score. Dale County also got a huge all-around night from Junior Smith, who finished with 9 points, 18 rebounds, and 9 assists, coming just one assist shy of a triple-double. Jalen Griffin added 10 points in for the win. Defense proved to be the difference as the Warriors controlled the pace, won the rebounding battle, and forced Daleville into difficult shots throughout the game. Despite the score, the Warhawks continued to fight until the final buzzer. MJ Flowers led Daleville with 9 points. Looking ahead, Daleville travels to Geneva on Thursday, while Dale County heads to Ashford on Friday as area play continues. In a county rivalry matchup, the Ayrton Purple Cats edged GW Long 58-53 behind a dominant double-double performance from Cooper Murphy. And in high school football news, Carroll High School has hired Jacob Kelly as its new head football coach. Kelly brings a strong winning record and multiple state championship appearances and takes over as the Eagles look to rebuild following the resignation of former head football coach Matt Malone. And in Ozark community sports, parents should note that the Ozark Spring Youth Sports registration is now open for soccer, baseball, softball, and t-ball. Registration runs through January 22nd. And finally, in state news, at the state level, Alabama DHR is rolling out new SNAP and EBT security measures, including chip-enabled cards and automatic blocks on online and out-of-state transactions, unless they are manually unlocked by the recipient. Finally, and in Montgomery, Governor Kay Ivey gave her State of the State address. In it, she highlighted what she calls economic growth, education gains with her signature yet controversial CHOOSE Act, and public safety initiatives. Democratic lawmakers gave their response, warning that rising costs are making everyday life increasingly unaffordable for many Alabama families. Having assumed the office of governor in April of 2017 following the resignation of former Governor Robert Bentley, this was Ivey's historic ninth State of the State address. Ivey made history, earning the distinction of being the longest-serving woman as governor in American history. When she leaves office in January 2027, she will have served 3 years shy of a full decade. Prior to Ivey surpassing the record, former Delaware Governor Ruth Ann Minner, who served 8 years and 17 days from 2001 through 2009, held the previous record. And those are just a few of the top headlines this week. For full stories, updates, and local coverage you won't find anywhere else, visit the Dale County Chronicle on Facebook or at DaleChronicle.com. Thanks for watching, and for the Dale County Chronicle, this is Jeff Devine reporting. I hope you all stay warm and enjoy the upcoming weekend. Goodbye, everyone.